Hello there guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of Xenonauts. Just having a quick look at the base here. We have our medical centre, which is a day away from completion. We also have a day away from completion our extra 2 radar arrays, which will help things out a lot more. Just having a quick look at our income and expenditure here. We're actually spending a fair bit of money. Hopefully that's going to sort itself out at the end of next month, because what we'd really like to try and do is get our second base up and running by the end of this month or the beginning of next month. Now, we do have a spare hangar. Now, if you remember, we did lose ourselves one of the interceptors. It is on really, really low health. It can't really do anything. We're currently building a Foxtrot, but we do have a space left available. And I think what we'll probably do is buy ourselves another Condor, just so we have a second one available. Now, it will take some time to arrive, and when we get our next base up, we can move it over to the other base, because obviously we're going to have our new base will mainly be an interceptor base to start with. So we've got a couple of other people have been added in. Obviously we've got Mr. Garrett Scott, who is currently wounded for 2 more days. We've also got Fat Bob in there from before, as well as Peter Lamash. We've also got Stephen Clements and Jamie Smith, who is actually James Smith, but we've run out of male soldiers for now, so you can be Jamie. Although we did have a Dale Phillips there. But somebody is going to have to take a sniper on the next mission, because Garrett is still injured, and accuracy-wise, it's probably going to be Bob. What we'd like to do is go into you and give you the change role sniper. There we go. As you can see, there's actually quite a lot of different things in there. Rifleman, assault, sniper, heavy weapon, scout, shield, rocketeer, and we can add new ones as we wish. So we can go in, we can go add new role, we can pick a symbol for it, we can pick a name, and we can pick what the default equipment is. So we could give, like, we could make people medics or grenadiers or whatever we wanted to do, for example. It's better if you can type. So we could give someone the grenadier role, but we're not going to bother with that. We're making you a sniper as you are, which means you take along your sniper rifle and all of the lovely jubbly bits and pieces that go along with that. As we are short one person, can we assign someone else to... You are wounded, but who else can we send along? Probably you. Is it there? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Got full squad assigned. So let's go back over onto the geoscape. Let us speed things up until something starts to happen. We've got a UFO detected. We're going to center on it. It's not too far away, so we're going to try and chase it down. We're going to intercept. We only have the one Condor that we can try and attack with it, so we're going to try and do it with that. And typically we have found a second UFO. We found a lot of UFOs. We can't deal with them all. Not at this current time. There's a lot of them getting away from us. Right, okay. What is this one that we have here? It looks a bit bigger than some of the ones we've seen before. It is a scout. Now, apparently, we've only got a 1% chance of victory. I think we're going to disengage from that one, and I think we're going to try and attack one of these. That's small, travelling at 1400 kilometers per hour. That one is small, 2000 kilometers per hour. So that's a good way to tell the difference between the two and that one. So any of the other two would be ideal. Let us go for this one instead then. Oh, you're already airborne, so I have to do it the opposite way around. I have to click on you, tell you to select a new target, and then tell you to go over to... No? Yes. Okay. So, let's see if we can get over that one. I think we're overland. 100% chance to victory if we auto-resolve. But we are going to engage. And I'm going to use a little bit more of the pause button this time, and I'm also going to untick the missiles. I don't want to actually fire the missiles until it is absolutely necessary, because I think I can actually take them down a little bit quicker if I hit with the missiles, and often they dodge roll out of the way. What would be nice to do is to actually not go head-to-head onto them, but that isn't always feasible. So, I'm just using space to pause so I can see if they get an opportunity to fire, which I don't want them to do. I'm going to turn on one of my missiles. Right, it's dodged out the way. Now I'm going to turn to face. Keep attacking. Right, he's fired at me. I didn't manage to dodge out the way though, sadly. Right, I'm going to make an evasive maneuver. Didn't quite dodge. Going to turn my other missile on. And we've got him down. Took a little bit of damage there. Still haven't quite mastered this yet. But that is not too bad. Now, we do want to deal with that crash site. But at the moment, I'll probably leave it. Because what I want to be able to do is wait until it's a day mission. Now, we could go and take that UFO down over there, potentially. I'm not sure how much fuel we have got left. Yeah, not an awful lot, so we've got to return to base there. It's a real shame that we don't actually have another plane ready to go out. In fact, let's just double check and make sure that we don't. Yeah, we don't have enough ammo, we don't have enough fuel, and we haven't got our Foxtrot ready yet, so we are kind of stuffed in that situation. So we'll just speed the timer up a little bit. Structure complete. The radar arrays have been built. Look at the massive radar range that we have now. That's absolutely fantastic. And we've got our medical center, which is going to be really good for us as well. Not sure what else that we need to get here. We're building a garage. Missile battery could be good for defense, but I'm not necessarily sure that we need to have one right away. Certainly don't think we have an awful lot of money for it. Only 50,000 though, so it's not terrible. Maybe it is worth having one, so let's pop one in there anyway. Okay, let's just carry on until we get what's going to be a daylight mission. Then we're going to go out and intercept this. We could airstrike it, but I think I'd prefer to go and run the mission. And it will be a daylight mission. So obviously we want to really avoid losing interceptors, because one of the really important things with this game is to actually make sure you shoot down the UFOs and not let them get away. And it's a little bit of a pain that they spawn in 2s and 3s. My mistake was chasing after the wrong one to begin with, and if I hadn't have lost that other condor earlier on during the game, then maybe things would be a little bit better. But oh well, we will deal with whatever we can. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, we can't see anything immediately. We are going to very carefully step out. Can't quite see anything from that space. You never can. Use our guys at the back and go and look out this way. Okay, that looks like it's the edge of the map. So let's go and do the same on this side. Yeah, that's got to be the edge, and this as well has to be the corner. So we're in a corner map, which is really nice for us. Still haven't figured out what this does. Toggle old roof views on and off. I see. So if you're looking at a building, which we can't see any at the moment, if we look up a level, just toggles the roofs on and off. If we look over here, so we can see if anything's on the roof. Although you can do that just by going up a level, so I'm not really sure why that needs to be there, but it does help to be able to see through things. Okay, fine. At least I know what that button does now, which is fantastic. You're actually facing the wrong way, which isn't good, so we're going to put you there and crouch you down. You should probably also face in that direction and crouch down. Let's start getting a few more people out. Come on then, Dale. You can come out and get forwards. Can you see anything? Not really. Who else do we have? Let's get Bob forwards a little as well. How long will it take you to get over to that wall? If we run you there, 38. Let's have you facing that way. That looks like a good strategic position. We can move you over here behind this lamppost. Might be a little too far forward, but we'll crouch you down. And then let's get you over here. That doesn't leave you with a lot of time units left, but you are carrying a heavy weapon, so that's understandable. I think that's everybody has moved now. You could move a little bit further. Realistically. You do have the shotgun. You should be up front. So let's crouch you down. We'll end the turn there. Looks like somebody's firing at something. We've got some civilians running around. Looks like quite a lot of cover on this particular map as well. Okay, so now let's get somebody over onto this corner. Hopefully give us a bit of a better view of what is going on. We're going to have to peek around this corner at some point. Okay, so far so good. No aliens spotted. We're going to move you behind that corner. Have you facing this direction. Crouch down. Once again, so far so good. No aliens spotted. Could be something over here though, so we're going to have to be careful. You are going to come down here for support. You are our sniper, so we do need to be careful with you. Going to get you to crouch, and looking in that direction is probably good. You should be able to cover a sort of a 90-degree arc in front of us. Now, heavy weapons are always the pain because they're just so heavy. You need someone with a lot of time units and stamina. Maybe we'll have to look at reassigning it to somebody. One thing I haven't figured out yet, which may be the case, I don't know if the game automatically assigns the best weapons to the best people at the start of the game, or whether or not it... Because it did seem to give our sniper rifle to the person with the highest accuracy. So I would assume it probably gave the LMG to the person with the most time units, but who knows? So we're just trying to get everybody into position. Try not to get anybody shot in the face on this particular run as well. You can dodge down there. Not an awful lot else we can do on that turn. Oh, we've seen an alien. Now, are these the things that can only attack us in melee? There's a civilian running for his life. There's another civilian running for his life. Now, there is one thing. I haven't played an awful lot yet of this game. I've only played what you've seen me play, but... I was actually speaking to Julian Gollop, the creator of the original XCOM, and he's had a chance to briefly play this game. He's working through it. He's managed to do a mission so far. And one thing he did point out to me, and quite right because I'd completely missed it, is that in the original XCOM, when it was the aliens' turn and there was hidden movement, you could hear the aliens moving around. You could hear footsteps, you could hear doors opening and closing. All you seem to hear on this one is when they take shots at civilians. Obviously, you see them moving around when it's their turn to move around, but you don't really hear what they're up to, which I'm not sure whether that's a bit of a disadvantage. I think it probably is. So, what we want to do is try and take a shot. Now, we could do this with Bob. Now, he doesn't have anything blocking his line of sight. He does have somebody directly in front of him, but even though it technically counts as cover, we'll be shooting over his shoulder. So, we're going to take the full 49 time unit shot, which will give us a 95% hit chance. And we do shoot him straight in the face. We don't get the kill, unfortunately. We don't have enough time units to take a second shot. So... a shotgun's not really going to help us here. Let's just move around and out of the way. You're going to crouch down for the time being. You are going to face in that direction, though. Can we take a shot with anybody else? Well, yes, we can, but can we take a reliable shot? Right, we don't really want to have to go all the way around. We want to leave you with enough time units to fire. We're going to crouch, because that will give us extra accuracy. We can have ourselves a normal shot. 45% chance to hit. Let's... take our chances, and it hit, so I'm happy with that. You're a little bit out in the open there now, though, which isn't great, so we do need to move some of these people forward. I'm going to move you up to here, which will leave you with 15 time units, but will allow me to look in that direction and see if there was anything sneaking up behind us. Would have been a little bit late to deal with it if there were, but at least there isn't. You're going to move forwards. We'll get you into a crouched position. That leaves us with you. Let's go and have a look around here. Safe so far. Obviously, we've got to make sure we do check out this corner of the map. These cargo crates look like an absolutely excellent place for an alien ambush. So we are going to have to be careful there. We will get you moved over here where we can. Let's move you. Can't move forwards there. It's a little bit difficult to actually see sometimes behind these crates, but... I'll have you facing that way, crouch down. Oh, we've still got you in the back of the ship. Didn't even realise you were there. So, Let's get you up over here. And one time unit short to crouch. Well, let's hope you don't get shot at during the alien turn. So there is a police officer there, as well as a civilian. I'm still yet to see one of these local forces actually take a shot at somebody yet. I'm assuming it'll happen. Now, we can't see the UFO. It's probably over in this direction somewhere, because that's where we have seen the aliens come from. We've got an open door over here. That could well be a civilian that's opened that, though. I'm a little bit apprehensive. Yeah, there is a civilian there. Let's assume for the time being that it is probably him. Let's run up with you. Go and hide behind this this dumpster. We'll crouch down. And then we will take Dale. Now let's get you over here for some vision. This might be bad because we are uncovering quite a bit of map. Although we know that this guy was over here somewhere and we hadn't seen him take a shot at somebody. So it was probably relatively safe to assume that there wasn't anything over there. But we're going to go around here with Peter and just double check and make sure we don't have any aliens hiding around any of these corners. Got some more civilian forces here. Now, one thing you will notice is sometimes when you actually try and click into sort of Terra Incognita, is it will give you a question mark because it's not showing you how anywhere else. If I was to click there, well, if I was to click there, it would tell me it would take -8 time units, 8 time units more than I have. If I was to click here, it would tell me it would take 27 time units more than I have. If I click here, there's a question mark, and the reason for that is, until I've actually uncovered this area, I don't know how long it will take me to get there, because I may be able to run straight through in the path that it's showing, or it's possible that that fence goes all the way along, in which case I'd have to run all the way around, so therefore it doesn't actually know how long it would take me to get there. That's just why the question mark appears. But you're going to crouch down for now. We're going to take Bob and start to move you up because you are our sniper. Not sure how much cover these lampposts provide. I'm going to assume not much. I can get you up to here with a relatively decent amount of time units remaining, so I think that's what I am going to do. And typically we spot an alien, which is a really bad time to do so. Now the shot is completely blocked by that car, so we're going to crouch down. We have got a shotgun there ready to take a shot if need be. We've got our heavy weapons. You're going to move around here. Face that way and crouch in case it runs towards us. We're going to get some other weapons in position ready to deal with that. Don't need to get so many people down this side of the map. I think you can come down here actually. Although you're pretty much out of time units, which doesn't help. You're going to come over here. And going to crouch. And you can't do anything. Who do we have left? Okay, come on James, what are we going to do with you? Let's get you stuck over here. You might get a shot off at something if you are lucky. We'll crouch you down. I think everybody else is in about as good a position as they are going to be. He may come directly for us, he may not. May just go over this after the civilians. I'm not too sure what their AI is telling them to do. Civilians moving around. Okay, lost sight of the alien, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Let's move Dale around the edge here a little, see what we can see. Let's move you around here, hopefully for some sight. Right, we can now see it. It's behind a wall. So we can't take a shot at it at this point, but at least we do know where it is, which gives us a little bit of an advantage. We might even be able to throw a grenade over there, though you yourself don't have any. You don't have any grenades. And nobody else probably has a grenade that they can reach from that distance. Let's get James over there. And yeah, it's a lot of time units to throw a grenade. Let's just cancel that off. Duck down. And now really hope you don't get shot. Got suppression available if we need it. Just wondering if it's worth moving anybody up. I don't think it is. I think we're just going to stay where we are with people for now. What we would like to do, though, now I'll do this manually because we need to clear this out. You're going to move over here. Okay, I think we're clear in that direction. And we're going to get you to move up. What was that behind me? Oh, civilian. Wasted some time units to turn around, but it did worry me a little bit. quite a few civilians over there. I think we are generally good. Who else do we have? You can stay there for now, I think. Yeah, because your shot is completely blocked. You can stay there. You're keeping your eye on the situation. You can stay, you can stay. What about you, Stephen? Should we move you up and put you in a better position? Probably putting you over here wouldn't be a bad thing. So let's get you crouched down. We'll end the turn. It would be nice to actually get a warning to say that you haven't moved units. Not necessarily if they've got time units left, because obviously sometimes you do want to save your time units for reaction shots and things like that. But it would be nice if it turned around when you hit the end turn button and says, oh, hang on, there's a guy that you haven't moved yet. Just to remind you that it's there. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a problem now. Is that alien has moved off and I cannot actually see where it is. No, he has completely disappeared. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to use this guy to go and check around here. So it's on your shoulders, Peter, really. Okay, this looks like this is the edge of the map. So we found the other corner. So this is a good indicator of the sort of map size. We've got one corner to the other corner. They're fairly decent. They're not too massive. It's not going to take you absolutely hours to go around and find everything. But they're certainly big enough. Plenty of cover and plenty of places for things to hide as well. So we need to have a bit of a look in this direction, which is the other issue. You're going to move around over here. And now we can see over in this direction, which is something that we wanted to be able to do. We're going to get you to duck down. This is just in case it comes around this end of the wall more than anything. Let's get Alexia up behind the van. I think James is going to stay there just in case you get the opportunity to lob a grenade out. We should get a good view on it if that's at all possible. Let's get the light machine gun a bit closer to the front in case we need some suppression with it later. Who else do we have? Right, we still have our sniper. I think we're probably going to move you over here just to give you a slightly better shot. And again, I'll have you crouch down for the accuracy boost. Also makes you harder to hit. Okay, I think we'll end that turn there. And he's back out again. I actually take a shot with the shotgun. Got a double shot there. So the way reaction fire works is the more reaction, there's a number of modifiers that work out what your initiative is, and that's based on things such as what your reflexes are, because each soldier has their own reflexes. So it's based on your reflexes. It's also based on the weapon modifier. So some weapons, like shotguns, are actually have a weapons modifier that makes them more likely to give you reaction fire, and then other weapons such as the sniper rifle will give you less reaction fire. But all of this works out towards the initiative, and it's also coupled with the amount of time units you have left. Now, you do need enough time units to be able to fire, but the more time units you have, the more likely you are to have a higher initiative score, and whoever gets the highest score gets to shoot. So we did get to fire. We're going to take another shot. And we got it. Brilliant. That is an alien dead. Now, I think that's the one that was running around the wall. At least I hope it is, because I don't want to accidentally run into it and get killed. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to go on a little bit of a scouting mission. As are you. This wall is excellently placed to completely block our view in both directions. I don't really like that. You've still got 5 rounds left in the shotgun, so we're happy enough with that. I think James is going to move around there, taking the long route, but at least he's got a grenade ready if one needs to go in. You're going to have a look over there, crouch down. Who do we have left? Stephen, let's start getting you up. We still don't know where the UFO is, and we do need someone to watch our back. So you're going to run over here. And for the time being, you're just going to watch in that direction. Although we have got Peter over here who's slowly working his way forward. So we'll walk up to here, just have a look in the window. Nothing in there, we are good. Still haven't found the UFO yet, which is probably a good thing. Move over here, because it's probably the best cover we can currently find, and crouch down. So there could be something in this building. We could have to go around the building. We've got to be very, very careful here. We've still got Bob with his sniper rifle. Haven't really got a great place for you to be right now, so I think we'll actually leave you in cover. Anybody else? Let's start moving the LMG up, shall we? Gives us a little bit more view around the map as well. Still quite a bit in this corner that there could actually be. But let's end the turn and see if we see anything else. It looks like it was the same size UFO as the ones that we've shot down on previous videos. If that's the case, there should only be 1 or 2 more aliens left on the map. So that shouldn't be terrible. I'm going to move you forwards just a little bit to give me a bit of a better view over there. You're going to crouch down for now. Can't currently see anything, so let's step out. Probably risky, but it does have to be done. Oops, excuse me, that's my phone going off. Let's turn that off. So, right, which way are we going to go? Where do we think this UFO is? We can't currently see it yet. Let us get over here. Right, we haven't spotted an alien. It's put us out in the open a little bit, which isn't great. Let's get James up over in this direction, near the building. You're going to face this direction, just in case anything comes out through that door. Now, I think we're fine on this side, because we've got Peter there, so we are going to move Stephen up around this side. Looking through the window, so we can see if there's anything in there, but I think we are good. Might just move you forwards for the vision. Might end up regretting doing that. Okay, Peter. So, move forward to here. Nothing seen. Forward to here. Okay, so far so good. You're going to crouch down there. We're going to have a little sneaky look around there on the next turn. You might as well start moving up, Bob. We might need your sniper rifle at some point. There's the crouch for you. And of course, we still have this shotgun as well. You've got a kill to your name. Let's start getting you into a better position. Still haven't found the UFO yet. This is something that I'm missing. No, it's got to be in one of the corners somewhere. I think that's pretty much everybody moved, except you, actually. Let's get you over here. Nothing spotted. Dodge you down. End the turn. Okay. Come on, aliens. Right, that looked like a civilian. Right. Let's go and have a look over here. Right, that's more movement than I want to spend on this turn, so we'll crouch you down. I've got a feeling the UFO's either going to be up here in this corner, or it's going to be over here in this parking lot. It's over here in the parking lot. Okay, so let's just have a look this way, actually. No aliens. Face that way. And crouch. Okay then, Peter. You have to hold the fort until everybody else gets there. Now, it is possible that they could come through the building here as well. So we are going to check inside. Okay, James. Let's start getting people down here so we can get them into position. We're just going to have a run with as many people as we can. Don't need to worry too much about the time units right now. You're going to get as far down here as you can as well. Bob, might still need your sniper rifle, so you can come this way. Who else do we have? Right, we still need to check up in this direction, but I think we're going to get you down here as well. You're going to continue to check in that direction as we go along. LMG, would like to get it over here near the UFO. Probably take me about 8 turns to get there. We're going to do it anyway. Should be everybody's moved. Okay, let's end the turn. There could be still aliens around on the map. There's most likely just 1 or 2 cowering inside the ship. But there may well be more than one around on the map somewhere. So, James, what I'd like you to do is open this door. Stick your head out. You've still got it, which is probably a good thing. Okay. Don't get shot. We need someone with a shotgun, really. which is you. Face you that way, crouch you down. So far it doesn't look like they actually come out from behind the door. So we could be alright there. Let's get Stephen around behind this tree and hopefully not have him die on his first mission. Let's just get Stephen around here, Bob around here in case we need him to do some sniping. Dale, move up as much as you can. Right. Let's check around these corners. Okay, at least we know we're clear there. That's fine then. We have you, who's still going to take a while to get there. Maybe another 3 or 4 turns. Okay. Let's see what happens. Probably just a couple of aliens carrying in the corner. I think what we'll start doing now as well with these little ships is we'll start just airstriking them for the money. But we don't have any real facility right now to actually shoot down the bigger ships, which is problematic. Let's move you into what is probably going to be a terrible position. And we'll crouch you down there. We'll actually start moving our LMG forward. I'm going to end turn again. Just going to give them one more turn just so everybody has full-time units before we open those doors. Certainly doesn't look like there's anything else on the map, so we should be okay. So, James, open the door. Well, that looks like a dead one. We've got one there. You can't shoot. You possibly do have a shot, but there's some stuff in the way. But take the shot anyway. Was unfortunately a miss. Take a second shot. Yeah, it was also a miss, but it is suppressed. The fact that it's suppressed means it doesn't currently have any reaction fire, which is a good thing. So, what we could do is take an aim shot with you. Missed again. Don't have enough for a second shot. We can take a snapshot. Missed again. We're not doing very well here at all, actually. Okay. Bob, it's up to you. We've actually got 2 aliens. 2 aliens in the ship. Well, one is suppressed. So let's see if we can deal with the one that isn't suppressed. 95% chance to hit. It was a hit, but not a kill. Can you see him? Yes, you can, but no chance to hit because James is in the way. Let's move you forward. Let's crouch you down. You did miss, unfortunately. You're going to get shot back at. Somehow you managed to survive that. You don't get a second shot, though, which is your problem now. So let's move you out of the way. Okay, who do we have nearby? You've had your shots. We're not going to be able to get suppression off on this guy. This is probably going to end badly for somebody. Yeah, you're not going to be able to fire. You don't have enough time units. Can we do anything with Peter? I don't think we can, other than just get you in a position to be able to return fire if anything sticks its head out of the door. We'll crouch you down. Maybe we can kill off the one that's suppressed. In fact, what grenades do you have? You do have flashbangs. Not sure if that actually helped. I don't think anybody else can get a grenade or anything in there. Don't think anyone else actually has any time units left to get a grenade in there. You might as well start heading back. Hopefully we're not going to find anything behind this building, because that would be embarrassing. I think we're good. And we still have you, don't we? Don't we, James? We still have you. %0 chance to hit. Okay. Can you shoot that guy? Yes, you can. Take the shot. Nice. Kill shot. Well done, James. This guy's suppressed, which means he's only getting half of his time units on the next turn. Hopefully he won't take anybody out, but you never know. The door's shut again, which is good. Let's open the door. Let us take that shot. Well, we've destroyed that, whatever it was. We still haven't managed to shoot him. Take another shot. We are missing a lot of shots. Okay, we're wasting a lot of bullets as well. Terrible time with this block penalty that we've got. I may just have to run somebody in there and just literally shoot him in the face. He is suppressed though, which is good because that means he cannot return fire on this turn. But getting somebody in here is going to be very, very risky. If I put him in there, that would only give him a chance for one snapshot, which is no good. You don't have a grenade. You do have a grenade. We could try and throw another flashbang in there. You don't have the line of sight though, do you? Let's move you up. Let us face you in this direction and crouch. Can you get an actual grenade in there is more the question. This could be really bad if this goes wrong. It's gone in. It has gone in. Splat. Well, we're not recovering that corpse. However... Oh, I was just about to say, it looks like we've missed one out there. So, we've got a couple of promotions. Fat Bob, now a sergeant. Peter, you're now a lieutenant. Stephen, also a sergeant, and James a sergeant as well, all in one mission. That is quite nice. A few extra things there. So that's 4 out of 4 aliens killed. No casualties this time. No civilian casualties either, which is quite nice. Fair bit of damage done to that ship, though, sadly. We do got ourselves some alien alloys. We managed to destroy pretty much everything that was on the ship, and we've sold the weaponry that we got from it, so that's not too bad at all. So as you can see, we're having a lot of things that have been affected by these UFOs that are flying around, but we just simply do not have the facilities to deal with them at the moment. Condor 2 is getting fixed up. Condor 3 doesn't arrive for another 55 hours. Condor 1 is still really low on health, and at least in 1 hour time we will have the Foxtrot, which we can use for the bigger scouts, so that's not too much of a bad thing. We just speed things up a tiny little bit. So, the Foxtrot has now arrived. Now, we're running avalanche torpedoes. Now, if you actually read in the Xenopedia about the Foxtrot, it's faster than the Condors, so it can be used to chase down the slightly bigger scouts. The problem is it's actually less manoeuvrable, and it doesn't have a nose cannon, so it's completely reliant on its... larger avalanche torpedoes. So what you need to be able to do with this thing is chase down those bigger ships, because they outrun the Condors. They struggle to outrun this thing. And then you've got to make sure that one of these missiles hits to take it down. But at least we've got that now. We are prepared, at least as prepared as we're going to be. So just have a quick look in the barracks. Garrett Scott is wounded for only 1 more day. I think what we might do is start going around and fiddling with some of these statistics and moving people's roles around to give them a slightly better loadout. What's the difference between assault and rifleman? Assault is the shotgun setup. So we're actually missing an assault soldier now, aren't we? That's the problem. So if we take one of our normal riflemen, I suppose it's somebody with better reflexes that would be better for assault. Which, to be honest, is actually looking like you there, Peter. I think you... I've got to do it from this screen. I think you would actually be better as assault, because you've got better reflexes. And your accuracy isn't all that great. So being able to get in nice and close and shoot something in the face with a shotgun, probably pretty useful. As for heavy weapons, yeah, you don't have a lot of time units. So why are you the heavy? Bob, what's your accuracy? Yeah, you've got good accuracy. You've got to stay there. Who doesn't have all that good accuracy but has good time units? You, Stephen. Stephen, you are our new heavy. So change role to heavy weapons. And then you have... Mind you, you have the better strength. That's why you had it. Yeah, it's the strength as well as the time units, because it does limit what you can carry. So I think for the time being, we will keep you as a rifleman. And we may build some custom specs later, especially when we start getting some new equipment. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, so let's just go back to the base there. And that is probably a good time to end this video. There is another mission done. Hopefully now we'll be able to start taking out some of those large UFOs because we have the Foxtrot. And hopefully I'll stop screwing up and getting my interceptors damaged in battle. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying Xenonauts, and I'll see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.